afternoon. Good Sunday afternoon. Okay. So I found something called the Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda. It's a law enforcement agency. And there's some really weird things about this. I want to show you this. It says, wait, hang on. This one, Antigua and Barbuda, Israeli missions around the world. Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda, headquarters. Police station in St. John, Antigua and Barbuda. Address, American Road. Okay. St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda. Right? And then you've got Caribbean Journal, Liat Hanger Fire, and I'm going to show you some photographs of this and explain some things that I find to be very weird, because this jurisdiction is, I guess, American jurisdiction? American Road, meaning they're going to use Americans in this, but I can't tell who has jurisdiction over this. Who has jurisdiction? We got Wendell Robinson, but I'm still not sure who has jurisdiction. Hang on. I'm just going to show you some things. We got Pat's Cuisine and Catering, PC&C. Hang on. Okay, what? Mount Obama National Park. Right there. Then we got Cadiz Bay Agricultural Station, right? And see how it says Old Road right here? Watch this. Again, sorry, I'm not there yet. St. Mary right here. Mount Obama National Park. Here we go. Royal Police Force. This is a notice to the public, a training exercise. General public is asked to take notice that 1st Antigua Barbuda, which is FAB, Regiment 1 ABR, will be conducting training exercises over the period of 13 and 14 June. If anyone knows having surgery between June 13th and 14th, I guess we're probably past that, so we can't save anybody. Saturday and Sunday in the Christian Valley. Remember I said they target Christians. CV, that's a CV to the Old Road area. So this is telegraphing that they target Christians, as I've told you that they do, for genocide, to the Old Road area, and they do target people by age, starting I think around, they said around 36, plus or minus 12 years, if they just want to, right? The general public is kindly asked to take note and to proceed with extra care once traveling in this area, right? Take extra care when you're traveling in the area. Extra care is on all of the little scanners for CVS. CVS riots are talked about in Ta-Nehisi Coates and Claudia Rankine's documents. Should any issues arise, kindly contact CO1BR Major T. Lake with any concerns. This is a training exercise with Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda. Okay, also, when you look at the Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda, here we go. We get Chase Distributors. Chase Distributors, again, CD. Again, Christian Valley Agricultural Station. I've told you guys this. In so many documents, they make fun of Christians donating their body. No Christian is donating their body. They are injecting them with ketamine, and then they are, doing crimes against humanity through families, through organizations that look like one thing, but are actually military, allowing people to come from Australia, campus living villages, through even clothing lines, even Spencer Project and Alice of the Eve. There's a lot of secret projects, you guys, that you don't know about, that I do know about for some reason. I don't know why I have the information. They are eradicating Christians. They're stealing the lives of Christians. Okay? Yeah, they use the Bible to do it. They use other kinds of the occult to do it. Any means necessary. Even trafficking people to target women through men, claiming the men want to date the woman when they really want their bones and eggs. It's a very sick and very dangerous times in America right now. So we got Mount Obama National Park here. Now remember, this island that we're looking at, lots of people go missing on the island, or they'll go missing in Europe and end up on the island, found on the island, which again is just fake news to cover a different kind of crime. The other thing about this is there's a lot of these, I don't know what they're called, ports or portals, that they really look like a pentagram from above. And this one has been particularly edited to not look that way from above. I'm not sure why. Maybe they don't want people to see that this is some weird thing. Also, another thing that's very weird, says good for kids. Princess Diana Beach, also. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Also, Antigua and Barbuda. We even have pictures of Princess Diana shown in the Telegraph. Bronfman, I believe, is the Telegraph, but at least I know he's the Jewish Telegraph. Maybe he's also the other Telegraph, I'm not sure. But again, we got Princess Di sitting in this beautiful, village. Now they named the beach Princess Di Beach, Princess Diana Beach. Now we also have Jackie O's beach house on Antigua and Barbuda. You guys, this is a very interesting location because people are disappearing from the island. So I don't think they're really disappearing from the island. I think they're using this island to as a jurisdictional sleight of hand, as it were, to have people, disappearing from Los Angeles through a portal. That's actually not a portal at all. It's just the government, trying to turn everyone into slaves through big business. Don't think that the government's not involved. Look up the Spencer Project. If you don't believe me, look up the Spencer Project. It is a government project. Nobody knows the name of it. Look up Alice in the Eve, Alice in Wonderland, Eve, all about Eve. Then we've got the Red Gate Farm. The Red Gate Farm. I just want to make sure that's also Red Gate Farm is not. But it doesn't matter. If they own one piece of property, they can then transfer it to a different kind of property. So she's got Red Gate Farm, not in Antigua, but on Plymouth, right? Is Red Gate Farm, Plymouth Rock. Remember, our whole The Secret of Redgate Farm, Nancy Drew series, right? Joanne lives at Redgate Farm with her grandmother, but if this crazy, it's crazy how they do it through books, and then you can tell a story, right? So why do we have some presidents and some wives of presidents over at, this is weird too, Jackie O's Antigua and Barbuda. Jackie O's Beach House is actually also St. Mary's Restaurant, right? So when they say St. Mary, we think it's a church. We got Sir Andy Roberts Drive, Crab Hill, St. Mary. I just find this to be very weird. It's called a compound. All right. Well, that's her Martha Vineyard one, but doesn't matter if it's on an island. You can do many, many weird things to property on an island where you attach somebody to the property. We've got Johnny Depp with an island too, and you can attach somebody there, and then they do illegal experimentation, non-consensual experimentation through people like Elon Musk creeping into plastic surgery clinics. Yeah, it might not be him, but he's directing people to go do it through Zenithin, through Zenith, through Joseph Goldenberger, going in and implanting people with stuff, and then claiming that they're tied to some kind of radio, tied to a radio where they're licensed forever and ever. And it's usually childhood friends or people, you know, you get targeted early for this criminal organization of slavery. So somebody sent me the Antigua and Barbuda, and there are a lot of trafficking things, and they're claiming to help with trafficking. No, they're not. They're actually helping traffic. Chamais Peters, deputy stage manager, education, Taltech, Thailand, University of Technology, that's Tut. Right? Like King Tut? That's weird. T-U-T. Just very weird, you guys. I just wanted to show you this. So, I haven't looked at everything at Antigua and Barbuda yet, but human trafficking does take place there. So, and then it goes United States Department of State. Right? It's not lack of human resources. It is it's direct fraud by our government through these agencies that look like something else to steal people's equity, right? And then we got Beyonce in her new song talking about pay me in equity, which is slavery. Slavery.